I love the teachers and the staff that I work with. Like I said, I've done something different every year I've been here. So I'm kind of making my tour around the school, getting to know everyone. I think we're a hard-working staff. The kids want to learn. We do have our challenges, but their challenges, I believe, are them crying out for more. You know, they want to learn. They just may not know how to express it. I'm Ashley Faison. I'm a fifth grade teacher here at Eno Valley. This is my third year at Eno, my 12th year teaching. When I first came here, I taught AIG 4th and 5th. Last year I moved to 4th grade, and this year I'm in 5th grade. So I keep moving. I didn't always know I wanted to be a teacher, but most of the women in my family have something to do with education, whether it's daycare centers or teaching or being a teacher assistant, but most of the women in my family are. My parents were inspiring because they worked really hard. My sister, who's a great teacher herself, I learned a lot from her, just about how to teach. And I also, every school I've been to, I found a teacher that has mentored me and has helped me become a better teacher. Through just giving me tips on how to teach something, or it could be about breaking down data, but just someone who's guided me. Every place I've been, I found or connected to someone who's helped me become a better teacher. In the beginning, just knowing, you go to school for 4 years, you read from a book, but then it doesn't tell you how to prepare for really being in the classroom with kids who are, they're not textbooks. So I think the challenges were just knowing how to take what you have learned and apply it, and also just dealing with situations that you may not thought that you would have faced. Also a challenge is balancing work and personal, not letting work consume everything, but knowing it's okay to take a break and step back and reset. And that also makes you a better teacher because you're not getting stressed out about everything. Still working on that. Most rewarding, as most teachers will probably say, just knowing that child that finally gets it. They may have worked and they finally have accomplished their goals, so that's awesome. Seeing colleagues grow and improve in their teaching and share what they're teaching. It's also great when I see kids who I taught before come back and I see how well they're doing. So that's also great. Just try to be a good example. When I talk about school profile, I try to make sure I'm doing school profile. I try to be an example of how to treat each other. I do believe that kids will meet the expectation you set for them. So I do try to set a high standard. I try to incorporate as many different learning styles as I can because I know all kids learn differently. So I try to have visuals, hands-on, some movement. So I just try to think about all the multiple intelligences in the learning styles. It's a lot to try to consider, but I try not to just teach one style. I would just say you're always learning. Every day is going to be different. You do learn the tips and tricks as you continue to work, but not to get overwhelmed by all the things we have to do and just know our job is just to teach the kids. That's what's most important, keep our mind on moving kids, growing kids, and making connections and relationships with the kids. And the other stuff will come.